That was on purpose. That's the scariest part of the marathon so far. Hi everyone, welcome. I swear, this button trolls me. I literally heard the click in my headphones. I heard the click of clicking this microphone. And half the time you click the button, it doesn't work. Benji's here. Hi everyone, welcome, hello. How you doing? Also, sorry, I can't really fully smile because I put these blood drips here and so yeah, I can't really smile. Oh my god, Benji, hello. Benji's here. Yeah, he's happy today. Wait, you heard a click too? Really? Oh, weird. Yeah, it's broken then. Hello everyone. I hope we're doing good today. Welcome to day 2 of our horror marathon. Benji's so happy. Do you like the horror marathon? I thought you hated it. He's so cute. What a good boy. Benji is talking to me today. Yeah, the chicken nugget yesterday cheered him up. I swear, literally it did. How cute is that? He literally didn't smile all day and then he got a chicken nugget and he smiled the rest of the night. So cute. Oh, yes, this is, yeah, an injury I got. I don't know the lore behind it, but I'm a zombie and got a cut, you know, goes with the vibe. Yeah, it's a pretty bad cut. Chicken nuggies cheer everyone up. It's true. It's true, they do. It is true. Welcome to day 2. I'm so happy we're doing our horror marathon. Although Outlast is very scary. He just wants chicken. You don't like chicken nuggets? Really? Well, I don't blame you. I like them though. Chicken nuggets make you smile. You've been excited for this all day, Lupin. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. That makes me so happy. What? Well, I hope you had a good day. Let me say hi to everybody. Hello Diddy, hello JG, hello Luna, hi Cat the Cake, hi Nightway. Hello Lupin and Christian and Valley and Diddy and Silver and Luna and Guitar and Miss Ark and Uber. Hi everyone. Good to see you. How's everyone's day going today? Are you guys doing good? Are you guys happy? You guys ready to get scared? Vegan chicken nuggets. Might as well just have fries. Fries are good. Replacement. Hi Phoenix. Hi Jean. Hi Buddha. Hi Silver. Hi everyone. Welcome. Hello, hello. We do not discriminate here against chicken nugget haters. Your day wasn't good. Oh, I'm so sorry, Silver. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day for you. Good for you for not dwelling on it, but yeah, hopefully tomorrow's a better day for you. You're trying to figure out clever ways to get somebody to wake up in the morning and not hit the snooze button 20 times. Have you ever tried putting your alarm clock like across the room where you have to get up and press it? Having a very anxious day, so you don't know why you picked to watch the stream, but you enjoyed. Aw, Miss Orc, I'm so sorry you're having an anxious day. Well, I mean, in a sense, I know that the scary streams are stressful and scary, but there's something really cozy about them, so I don't know, hopefully it helps a bit. You're excited for the stream, but also your job interview. Oh, nice! Job interview, good luck with that. That's awesome. You got the new Metroid amiibo today. Now your collection is complete. Other than that, just play more Dread. Oh, cool. What kind of special stuff does the Metroid amiibo unlock? Hi, Ty. 5 more nights at your job. Oh my god, that's awesome. That is awesome. Hi, Magos. Welcome.
I see you.
That is so creepy.
Very cozy.
Side. That alert is really creepy. Okay, I suppose I should explain everything. For anybody who hasn't attended one of our horror marathons, today is day 2 of our 3-week-long horror marathon. We do this horror marathon annually, but it's never been this long. It's gonna be the best one yet. It's already off to an absolutely amazing start. Yesterday was so much fun. And I'll give you guys this info for anybody who's new. One of the really fun things that we do during our horror marathons is we have a bunch of jump scare alerts. And so you can trigger them. They're anywhere from $3.33 or 333 bits to our max top stuff, which is 66. So yeah, this is the list. This is the whole list. You got it right here. You can summon it in chat too with ! jump scares. And yeah, that's the info for how you trigger it. But remember, if you are going to trigger the jump scare alert, make sure that you time it very well. Well, you don't have to, but it's fun that way. So yeah, that's the jump scare alert stuff. You can use bits or tip with it, and it will happen. I don't think. I have to ask Mo. Oh, sorry. It's all the info is there. Yeah, even gifted subs count towards it as well. There you go. Thank you, Megals. Does it look zombie-like, you guys? Do I look like a zombie? Do I look like a zombie? Hi. Hey, what's up? Benji's like, Mom, what are you doing? Mommy? Hi, buddy. What's going on? Don't care on my face. Outlast chasers? No, I don't. You look like a fresh zombie. Yes, exactly. More fresh. Got this bloody wound. Yeah, more dead last year. It's got a bit more color in it. Nightwave Benji says hi. Benji's so cute, right? Benji's afraid of looking directly at you. No, I don't think he really cares. The makeup I don't think scares him as much as just like wearing weird things like on my head, like funky things that are really different. I don't think he minds makeup changes. You know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna start today with scary stories, but instead of me reading them, we're gonna watch somebody on YouTube tell the scary stories together. I think that'd be really fun. We did it last year, and it was awesome. We're gonna start with that. It feels slightly vampirish, ghoulish. Well, I mean, I put the blood here because I just felt like it needed something, but this is like vampire style blood drip, I guess. But yeah. Fresh zombie of Bel Air. Oh man. Yeah, I could see like ghoulish, yeah. Found out today that dogs have special taste buds for tasting water. Really? That's interesting. Probably it's like a safety thing. It tells them whether it's okay to drink or not. Hi, Rhodey. How are you? Yeah, true, Valley. So, a vampire zombie hybrid, yeah. I guess, isn't a ghoul kind of a vampire and zombie hybrid? A ghoul is dead, but it's kind of like a zombie, but it's kind of like a vampire. I think a ghoul is pretty much in between, actually. All right, cool. I'm a cool ghoul. Ghouls eat human flesh. Yeah, in the book I'm reading, this book has like, or sorry, this series has like many books. I think I'm on the 8th book. And it's all about this girl who turns into a vampire. And she has a vampire boyfriend. I know it sounds like cliche, but it's actually really cool. But the whole, like all the lore is like vampires and ghouls and all that stuff. It's cool. I like it. Miss, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Benji says thank you. Benji, come here. Come here. Oh my god. Miss, thank you you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello, hello, how are you? How was your stream? And Benji's here to say hello to Mist and friends. Good to see you guys. Hello. I'm a zombie today, or I guess we were saying I kind of look like a ghoul. Maybe I'm a ghoul. Maybe I'm a zombie. Whatever. I'm something Halloween. How was your stream, Miss? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in, guys. Hello, hello. Hey, Eddie. Eddie, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Zenerly. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. And another one, too. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Hope as well. Oh, sorry, I got it confused. Eddie gifted a sub to Hope, and Miss gifted a sub to Zenerly. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, Benji, sorry, I can't keep hitting you. I love you, though. I love you. I should get Benji a costume for one day. That would be fun. Zombies tend to eat people too, at least in the movies. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Hi, Zenerly, how are you? Good to see you. Hello. Hi, everyone from Miss Stream. Thank you for coming over. Welcome to day 2 of our horror marathon. We have lots of jump scare alerts. Be careful, they are pretty loud, so I'm just warning you. And we are doing a lot of fun stuff. We're playing Outlast today. We started it yesterday. It was very scary. You can be a recently converted vampire. Oh no, my vampire costume is gonna be awesome. I'm not a vampire. No vampire. I could be. Neck wound, blood dripping from. Well, this is like leftover of like some blood that I ate earlier. I just had a little snack, you know. No, my vampire costume is gonna be cool. What book series am I reading? What's it called? I can't remember what the series is called. It's like a romance. I think it's called Vampire Huntress Chronicles or something like that. Vampire Huntress? Something like that. No, not Anita Blake, no. Here, I'll look it up. It's good, I really like it. I'm addicted to it. It's really cool. Main character is awesome. Vampire Huntress Chronicles? That can't be it. No. Night Huntress. Night Huntress is the series by Janine Frost. It's awesome. It's very cool. It's very romance though. Might not be for most of you guys. Hi Koka, how are you? Hello. And hi Gooby, welcome. How's it going? Our background music is too quiet. We gotta get it nice and loud and spooky. There we go. Oh, this? Oh, no big deal. You guys are funny. Where's Mo? I don't know. Enjoy your book, Volga. Thank you for being here. You're always looking for new books to read. Really, Nebula? That's awesome. I've been listening to the audiobook of this, and the person who's reading it is actually really good. So it helps me listen. Like, when I listen to audiobooks, it helps me actually get work done around the house, and like I have something to listen to when I do my makeup. It's nice. Have I watched the last Bond movie? No, I think I've maybe seen one Bond movie. I'm so sorry. You've read the series, Nebula? No way! You've read it? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. That's awesome. I don't know anybody that's read that series. I just stumbled upon it and fell in love. It's so good. Did you eat Mo, Mandy? Oh, no, he's here. Mandy was being mean, so I gave her what for with a slash to the neck. Oh my god, Mo. Wow. Wow, okay, alright. You guys might not know this, but the undead also drink pumpkin spice lattes. Not just humans. Okay, you know what I was thinking actually? I want to try to come up with a costume that's like basic bitch pumpkin spice latte mixed with like zombie. I don't know how I would do it or what I would do, but doesn't that sound so fun? I would wear like a really like basic fall outfit and a pumpkin spice zombie, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? I like wear a really like basic outfit, like fall vibes, like a knit sweater, Ugg boots, like hair in a top bun kind of thing, those like loose side pieces. And then I don't know how else I can make it like pumpkin spice zombie. Oh, a Starbucks drink, obviously. I'm gonna do it later in the marathon. Pumpkin spice zombie. That sounds good. Infinity scarf. Oh, that's a good one. Yes. True. And I'll take like fall pics outside. I'll do it. I'll totally do it. That sounds amazing. Mo can do a little photo shoot for that. Ugg boots, yoga pants, knit sweater, big sunglasses. Oh yeah, the sunglasses too. Oh, perfect. That's amazing. All right, cool. Sounds like every girl I can call it. Look, I am partial to that kind of fashion as well in the fall. That's I wear stuff like that all the time. Also, hi Mo, how was your nap? Hello. And hi Jeff Dink, welcome, how you doing? Welcome to our horror marathon. We're in orange, oversized beanie, ooh, with lensless glasses, oh my god. And a thin scarf that has no function whatsoever. Damn, a beanie is a good idea too. But that's a bit of a different vibe. That's like a more hipster, less like basic pumpkin spice girl, but still pumpkin spice girl, but like more like fashion, you know? It's awesome. That one would probably get like a matcha green tea latte mist. The lensless glasses and the oversized beanie, definitely like matcha, soy matcha latte kind of vibes. I know these things. I used to work at Starbucks. I know these things. A puffy vest. Oh my god, I don't have one, but that would be good. So you want to cosplay this Six Spice Girl pumpkin spice? Oh my god, yes, I do. Sounds so good. Oh my god. Hi, James. Yes, I died. I am undead. Stream just started. Isn't it late right now? I mean, I always start around this time. It was a little late today. It's a little bit late. I actually literally dressed up as a zombie today because I felt like a zombie all day. I felt so tired all day. I couldn't do anything. I was so tired, and then I just kept procrastinating getting ready, and then I was like, okay, I'll get ready, but maybe I won't do my makeup. I won't do like, you know, a costume. And then I started getting ready, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll do a costume. But then I didn't have much time, and I just went for it anyway. So I'm a little late today. Hi, Xylac. You're having matcha light nap right now. You're feeling attacked. So what are you wearing, Xylac? Amazing. Oh, that screaming yesterday took my energy. Yeah, my throat hurts. Oops. My throat hurts. I wonder why. Yeah, I'm very tired today. But that's okay. It's all good. Time to get some post-stream sustenance. Lurking for now. Sounds good. Sounds good, miss. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Have a good post-stream sustenance session. Thank you, miss. And you guys, those of you in our community, if you don't know Mist yet, he's part of our Stay Cozy stream team. He's a wonderful human being. And you guys all really need to go check out his stream and give him a follow if you haven't, okay? Stay cozy. Whoa, these sounds in this haunted mansion are spooky. They're not too loud, right? I turned up the volume because it's ambient, but is it really loud? Well, I was going for a zombie, but chat said I look a bit more ghoul-like. I'm undead. It's good? Okay. Xylac, is your hair in a bun? Are you wearing a scarf with no function and a sweater? Oh, cool. Actually, I want to do that with you guys. I want to come up with like a costume idea together on stream. And you can help me put something together. That would be fun. We should do that one day. We should do that. I can like come with ideas and then we can put together like a whole thing. That would be really fun. Benji, what are you doing? Smelling everything. What, Christian? That thought screams so loud, head rips off. What? It's mountain time for me, John. It's just after midnight. Gave energy to help with the sleepiness. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the energy. Appreciate it. Excuse me. Thank you, JG. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Jonathan. How you doing? Welcome. So you guys, day 2 of our horror marathon. For anybody who wasn't here yesterday, our horror marathons are a lot of fun. They're very spooky. We started playing Outlast last night. If you don't know Outlast, it is really terrifying. You go to a, what's the proper term for it? A psychiatric asylum, I guess? The short name is mental hospital, but apparently that's somewhat offensive. Psychiatric asylum. And you go there. And people are really messed up. They've been like tortured and turned into monsters, and it's very terrifying, and they chase you and they try to kill you, but you use your video camera and try to record while you're there because you're a journalist, which is so stupid. Get out of there, leave, bro. But you're a journalist, so God, the show must go on. So yeah, it's really scary. One of the scariest games I've played. It's so terrifying. But yeah, we're playing it. We're playing it. Yeah, psychiatric asylum or hospital. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Seminaldo. Hello, hello. How you doing? For the story, it must go on. We call it mental health, mental illness. Why not mental hospital? I guess insane asylum is probably what's offensive. I don't know. I think I'm just very cautious because I don't want to like casually call something offensive. I like to try to use the most professional name for things like that. But maybe it is called a mental hospital. I'm not sure. I know insane asylum is pretty mean to call it that. Are you gonna play Back 4 Blood today? You know, zombies? No, we're playing more Outlast today. I get that he's a journalist, but this man saw a corpse hanging in a library. Run, get the hell out, right? Right? Yeah. Insane Asylum was an offensive institute back when it was a thing. That's true. That's true, Mo. Yeah. Very, very true. My first experience with Outlast was hanging with a friend of mine late at night, and she was like, I've heard good things about this game. I can take it, and shrieked at the first jump scare and hasn't played since. It's really scary. It's really scary. I'm doing it. We're getting through. But it's really scary. Psychiatric facility, typically. Okay, guitar makes sense, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, well, well. That's true. That's true. It is William. I would probably say so as well. Did any good research come of those horrible asylums? You mean like real ones? IRL? I mean, you have to argue. What is there any good that would be good enough from succumbing human beings to awful things? It's doubtful, right? I look like the Titan, the blonde one. Actually, I've thought about that for a long time. Because we have similar, you know, ugly nose from the side. But I've thought about that for a long time about how I should cosplay as, her name is Anne, I think, from Attack on Titan. I look kind of like her. I feel like I should cosplay as her sometime. It'd be fun. Annie, yes. Yeah, hopefully, Wayne. I think the place I was an inpatient at was another psychiatric hospital or psychiatric center. Yeah, just like a, you know, a normal facility that's modern and actually, you know, somewhat healthy. They discovered lobotomies are bad. Yep. Couldn't have figured that out before, apparently. No, not arguing is about. Oh no, I know. I totally understand you weren't. Just curious if any good came from the bad. Yeah, I know. I just mean like it's a good question. Obviously, I'm just like, I mean, even if they discovered some insanely good stuff, like I can't imagine that they couldn't have found any other way to get to that, right? But yeah, of course. Hi, Darcy. Yes, welcome. No, I'm not. I died. Outlast is one of the best. Ah, Charlie! Thank you! Hello! Welcome! Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, Charlie, to our horror marathon. Charlie and friends, thank you for reading. Hello, you're so cute. Charlie, I saw you at Mooney stream last night. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Mods, can we get a shout out for Charlie Manders Police? Charlie, I hope you're doing awesome. Thank you so much for raiding. I appreciate it. How was your stream? And welcome on into our horror marathon. It's very spooky in here. We have lots of scary alerts. Scary events going on. We're playing Outlast tonight. It's a whole thing. Welcome on in. And it's 3 weeks long, by the way. I'm good. I'm feeling I literally felt like a zombie today, so I dressed up as a zombie. I'm tired, but I'm good. How are you? What were you up to on your stream today? Oh, Lakers, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Lakers, thank you for getting us up to Charlie. Charlie, enjoy your emotes. So welcome on into the Comfy Cozy Club. Thank you, Lakers fan. That's so sweet of you. Can we get a QT salute in chat? And hi everyone from Charlie's stream. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Sorry to anybody that's new. My name is Mandy, and we're usually all about comfy, cozy, chill vibes here. But seeing as it's October and we're in the middle of our horror marathon, it's all spooky and scary. It is not usually quite like this. Okay, I was thinking before we dive into Outlast again, we could listen to a few scary stories on YouTube and then dive into Outlast, but we could also just dive into Outlast and finish it. I think we're like halfway through. Oh, that's okay, Darcy. It's no big deal. I honestly think I screamed too much yesterday. I screamed so much. It was so scary. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever screamed as much in a game. Just the way they get you and the way they chase you. And yeah, my throat hurts from screaming. For sure. I went to first look for the salute and accidentally clicked QT stab. It's great. We love QT stab. Charlie, thank you again so much for raiding. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope you had a lovely stream. Did we get a shout out for Charlie? I don't know if we did. Did we? I don't think we did. Oh, we did. Thank you, Mom. We did. Good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Charlie. Thank you. We all scream for ice cream. Ha ha ha. Excellent. There was a point. Oh no, Boosted is here. Hi, Boosted. How you doing? There was a point where I got for you yesterday because your lower face turned the same red as the makeup above the first time you shot to 120. No, it didn't. Megals, thank you so much. Thank you, Megals. Y'all, can we get a QT salute in chat? We have a brand new QT. Megals, thank you so much for using your Prime Gaming sub to support the channel. I appreciate it. You're a QT, Megals. We salute you. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. What did you do? I was attacked. And it killed me. Whatever attacked me, I don't remember, but it killed me. Ay. This is zombie life. You had a quart of ice cream for dinner. Oh my god, does your tummy hurt now? Okay, let's listen to a scary story on YouTube. At least one, maybe two. Scary story. just want one.
Loving the Halloween marathon. Excited to see what's to come
Thank
this month.
you. Thank you, Lord. Lord Snow. Thank you for 5 months. Wait a minute. Hype train. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Vin the Wind, thank you for 6 months. You're a QT mercenary. Welcome back to the Comfy Cozy Club. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much. What? Thank you, Snow and Vin. I hope you guys are doing awesome today. Good to see you, and thank you for the hype train. Let's go. Hello, Steven. I'm a zombie. Hello, hello. Okay, I just want, I'm on YouTube. I'm just looking for a scary story. I don't want 30, I want one. How come they're all compilations? One scary story. The scariest true story ever told? Oh god, that sounds really scary. Oh god, do you guys want to listen to it? I know you guys don't have much patience. Is 10 minutes too long for your chipmunk brains? Be honest. Thank you, Steven. Looking forward to being a mercenary next month. Hell yes! Everyone calls their story the scariest. I mean, yes, they do. They do. Is 10 minutes too long? I read a story yesterday and it was like 5 minutes long. And after I finished it, I was like, so how was it? Everyone's like, oh, sorry, I zoned out. Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. So look, just being real. Okay, this one is 3 in 12 minutes. How about that? I think you guys can do that. Disturbing true stories. Aw, man. These sound so cool. Okay, here we go. Andrew Candy, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you. Thank you very, very much, Andrew Candy. I appreciate you. Thank you for scaring chat. Okay, let me find a short scary stories. Short scary stories. I'm scared when they say true. It's scary. Okay, 3 scary stories. There we go. Yeah, 3 scary stories that will give you chills in 6.5 minutes. You guys can do that. You didn't know it would be an alert. Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh my god, Andrew. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of jump scare alerts on right now. You guys can check the list there. The link is in chat. Yes. Yes, indeed. The true ones are better. Oh god, gooey. Okay, let's listen to this. Yeah, okay. I'll turn down our wind sounds. Okay, we can watch together.
The following are stories submitted to us by the BuzzFeed community.
Okay. Behind the curtains.
It was late fall during my senior year of high school. I was getting ready that morning on the landing between the first and second stories of my parents' house. They had already left for work, so I was home alone. I grabbed my coat and went downstairs to go out the back door.
You need to sweep those stairs.
As I'm putting
man.
my coat on and getting ready to step out into the morning fog, I hear heavy footsteps on the stairs, headed up to the top floor.
Ew!
The house had hardwood floors, so you could hear every single step and
that's so
shuffle.
creepy. No.
I initially thought, oh, my dad must have left his phone at home or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
so I walked back
probably.
over to the stairs and yell up some sort of smart-ass remark about him being forgetful. I wait for an answer. I yell up again, Dad? I wait again. And when I'm met with silence, I make a swift turn and double time it to the back door. As I reach for the handle, I pause and hear rapid footsteps following my exact path, but upstairs right above me. And when I say rapid, I mean crazy, crazy fast.
I think his dad was just
speed
trolling
that gives you
him.
chills in all the scary movies. I yanked open the door, quickly stumbled out, and slammed the door shut behind me. I ran to my car as quickly as I could, backed it up to turn around in the driveway, and was facing the kitchen window.
Oh no.
I stare for just a second or two, and notice one side of the curtains is pulled back just a little.
Ew.
I get a new wave of chills just as I see them thrown back down.
Ah! Yeah.
Needless to say, I got the hell out of there. I have never been so scared in my
Oh
life.
my god.
I called my dad in the car and he went home to check on the house, but nothing was amiss. No one was in the house, and all the doors were locked and secured. So in a nutshell, a totally unexplained occurrence.
Rate it, chat. Rate it. Let's hear your rating out of 10 before we continue. Excuse me. What would you guys rate it out of 10 before we continue? I would say that one's pretty good. That was like a 7. I thought that was a 7. 9.98. I mean, there are so many things that could explain what that was, but it was pretty well told, I would say. Yeah? Alright. Alright. Cool. Didn't get scared. I got a little spooked. Story number 2.
In college, I worked as a supervisor for our fitness facilities. There were 2 gyms about a mile apart from each other. One was newly constructed and the other was an original campus building, so it was about
Whoa.
90 years old. It was a summer semester, so we were operating on a limited staff. I was charged with closing up the older building for the night, but a nasty storm was coming, and so I sent the other employees home early and went through the process alone.
Hi, Gargoyle.
I had to walk top to bottom in the 4-story building to ensure all the doors and windows were locked.
Oh, that's the raid one, I think, Gargoyle.
And while I wasn't crazy about it, I also wasn't scared because the building was very familiar to me. I kept in contact with my counterpart at the other building via radio and went about my business. Nothing was out of the ordinary until I made my way to the women's locker room on the 1st floor. I did my sweep, checking all the shower and bathroom stalls, closing lockers, etc. Something I'd done 100 times before. I had just reached the exit and flipped the light off when I heard the unmistakable noise of a shower curtain being pulled back on a metal rod. I stopped. My heart started
that
to beat
heart
faster, and I knew I
sound.
needed to go back and check, even though I didn't want to. I stepped outside, gathered my nerves, and went back in. I flipped on the light and made my way down to the shower bay. I could see that the curtain in the final stall was pushed all the way to the left, wide open. I questioned whether or not it was actually closed when I walked by the first time, and pulled it shut again. I walked back to the exit, and as soon as I turned off the lights, I heard it again. The sound of a shower curtain
No,
sliding on a metal
that's so
rod.
creepy.
My heart was
I
beating
don't like
uncontrollably at this
it.
point, and I felt my knees get weak. I stepped
Ew.
outside and radioed my counterpart at the other facility, hoping he was going to say someone was playing a prank on me. Instead, he told me that they were closing down because of the weather, and that I should try to get home as quickly as possible. With that, I was convinced that no one else was in the building with me.
What does
Being
that
the macho
have to-
21-year-old that I was, I decided to go back in the locker room and check the shower bay
Why?
one more time.
Ew, don't go
I
back
flipped on the
there.
light, walked to the showers, and saw the same curtain pushed to the left,
Dude,
wide open.
no.
I quickly closed it again and half-jogged to the door. As soon as I turned off the light, I heard it again. The sound of the shower curtain sliding on a metal rod. Suddenly, not feeling very brave, I ran to the main entrance, set the alarm, and ran from the building as quickly as possible.
There's somebody in there. Hi, Ryu.
When I was in high school,
I'm dead.
kids would always talk about this haunted
Oh, wait,
dirt
sorry.
road in the middle of...
Rate it. What was your rating of that, guys? Rate it. What would you rate that story? That one was like a 5. 8, 9.9986. Get out of here. Oh my god. Moving shower curtain. I mean, like, it could have literally just been a person in there. You're so left your body.
When I was in high school, kids would always talk about this haunted dirt road in the middle of nowhere called Old State Road.
You mean
There were
Old
tons of
Town
rumors about
Road?
things that would happen on this road, like a woman hanging from the bridge above it. But one rumor was that a bus full of children was hit on the train tracks.
Whoa. That wouldn't just be
They
a rumor.
said that if you
it'd be
put your
news.
car in neutral on the tracks and put baby powder on the back of the car, the ghosts of the children would push your car off and you could see their handprints on
What?
your rear bumper.
That's so specific.
So one night, I went with my best friend and we
Okay.
picked up one of our good friends and her two guy friends. When we got on the road, we had one of the guys drive because we were so scared. When we got to the train tracks, he turned the car and lights off.
On the tracks?
No one got out of the car to put anything on the back.
The only scary thing is you
We
being
begged him to
dumb.
move, but he didn't. And we sat there. Nothing happened, and we didn't see the car move. Disappointed, my best friend and I dropped the others off at home. When we got to her house around 1 a.m., we decided to look at the back of the car just for fun. When we put a flashlight on it, there was a thin layer of dust and tiny childlike handprints
Ew.
all over the back of the car,
Ew.
when no one had gotten out or touched it.
Ew. Five. What's your rating, chat? 3. It had children. 10. Is that because you like kids or you think kids are creepy? Ooh, what a twist. You don't like kids. Did you guys ever play Ouija board with your friends when you were younger? There was always that one friend who you knew cheated on everything all the time, and so you could never actually have fun playing the game because somebody was always cheating, and it was so annoying. Like, I had a few actual honest friends, and the rare times I would play with my honest friends, nothing would happen. But all the other times we'd play with, like, you know, the ones who cheat, it would always spell out stuff. You were that friend, the little cheater. You never did. You were at a party once where they were playing, you thought it was silly. I mean, like, some people are into that stuff. I can't say I am. Usually people are cheating. You did it once, but no one took it seriously. Real shame. That would have loved to meet a demon. You met one yesterday. I was a demon yesterday. Yeah. I remember my friends, the coolest thing I did was, like, around Halloween, was my friend in, like, maybe the 6th grade threw this Halloween party, and it was honestly the coolest Halloween party I've ever been to. It was awesome. She was an only child, so she got to, like, you know, get everything she wanted. Maybe not everything, but, like, if she wanted to throw an awesome party, she could. And so we're in 7th grade, and she threw this really cool, maybe it was 6th grade, this cool, like, Halloween bash, and she had, like, a smoke. It was so epic in the 90s. She had, like, a smoke machine, so there was, like, smoke everywhere, and, like, all the lights, and we played Ouija board and drank, like, juice out of a cauldron. And do you guys know what I dressed up as that Halloween? Do you guys want to know what my sick, epic costume was that everyone made fun of me for, but I was so proud of? I was a bag of jelly beans. And I was so excited for the costume. And then everyone just made fun of me the whole night, and I was kind of sad. Hold on. Here, wait, let me show you a picture of what people look like as a bag of jelly beans. Yeah, just imagine something like this. That wasn't me, but you know, something like this. Oops. And then they made fun of me. Jelly beans. Cute. Bamboozled. That was great. I was so proud of it. Yeah. Very nice. You've had stuff happen. If it happens, then it happens. And it only happens those at parties. The board isn't something you use in a party. You need a few people for it if you're serious and doing it in a public area. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not into that stuff. I don't know the actual standard practices of Ouija board. Dress up as Luigi and carry a cutting board with you. Wait, I don't get it. I don't get it, guitar. New nickname. What? Let's hear it. Oh my god, that Rue emote is so cute. Was everyone else just scary? I don't remember. It was so long ago, I can't remember. Okay. 3 creepy true stories. Sounds pretty good. Oh no, this sounds good. A bus stop horror story. Okay, that audio got loud and creepy. Okay, yeah, let's listen to this one. A bus stop horror story. Sorry. It's animated.
This happened when I was 17 years old. I would go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week and ride the bus home.
Buff
It
boy.
was a Sunday and I had just missed my bus, so I had to wait longer for another one. I would have called my parents, but they were out for the evening, and taxis charged more, so I decided to sit and wait in the bus shelter. It was a cold night and snow had just started peppering the ground. My bus was taking longer than usual, so I got my phone out and listened to some music. Almost an hour had passed. It was freezing and I hadn't seen anyone at all. That was until I noticed something out of the corner of my eye.
An hour? You had to wait that
It was
long
a
for the
creepy
bus?
guy dressed in thick layers of clothing, walking slowly towards me. I knew staring at him would draw more attention, so I just focused on my phone. He sat down at the other end of the shelter and just stared at me. There was something off about him. He seemed like he was either drunk or on drugs. He then asked,
When is the bus due?
I took out my earphones and said,
I think it's delayed because of the snow.
He stared at me for a while, then started mumbling to himself. He
Totoro.
was really starting to creep me out, so I pretended to be on my phone. After a couple of minutes, I took another look. He'd moved closer to me.
Oh.
I looked away for a second, then heard the sound of him sliding even closer.
Ew, no.
I turned to him and said,
You okay there?
He
That's not
stared at me
nice.
with glossy eyes, lifted his arm and leaned
Ew.
towards me. Immediately, I
Ew.
grabbed my bag and ran as he
What
fell
the-
to the ground. I ran down the road, trying my hardest not to look back. I kept going until I got to the next bus stop. I turned around to check to see if he was there. He was gone, so I went to sit down. Feeling relieved, I rested my head on the back of the glass and waited for the bus.
You seen this? Is that all? Oh.
I jolted and turned around to see the same guy staring at me through the glass.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Then he started walking around the shelter towards me.
I'm warning you, stay back.
I yelled in panic as I was backing up. I wanted to run, but I left my bag in the shelter and I couldn't leave without it. Suddenly, the man leaped at me and I quickly moved out of the way. He fell to the ground face first. I froze in shock, then noticed the blood coming from his face. I
Die?
tried to get a response out of him, but nothing worked. I called the police and paramedics and they arrived shortly after. I told them what had happened and they told me that the guy was on prescription drugs. They found a photo in his wallet of him and his son. The boy looked just like me, so we assumed he thought I was him. I later learned that he had lost his son in a custody battle and went off the rails. He was taken away for treatment. That was the last I saw of him. I got my driver's license
Sad.
shortly after and have never been on a bus since.
Wait, did you see? Did you see?
He was taken
When
away
he's
for
driving,
treatment.
look out the
That was the
window.
last I saw of him. I got my driver's license shortly after and have never been on a bus since.
Oh, so creepy. Oh, he's stalking him. Oh, that's so creepy. Ew. Oh, what a cool little addition. All right, rate it, guys. Rate it. What would you rate that story, chat? Give it your rating. I don't think it was very scary. It was like the kind of things that are like freaky if they happen to you, or like uncomfy, obviously, but not like as a horror story. Creepy guy at bus stop. Yeah, back when I used to have to take transit, that would be frequent. I remember my father-in-law told me a story. Sorry, this is so random, and it's not scary at all, but it's just funny. There's just so many like transit horror or transit stories. But my father-in-law used to have to take transit to work, and he would take a bus. And then one time he was on a bus, and then a woman fell on his lap. She like sat on his lap for a second, and he was so uncomfortable. Can you imagine? I think he was like reading his book or something, and this woman just like sits in his lap. He's like, what the hell? Oh man, transit stories. So funny. Yeah, I used to have to take buses a lot in Vancouver when I lived there. She was apparently insanely drunk and just flopped over onto him. So awkward. Oh my god. Yeah, what was that line, Luther? He was on prescription drugs. Like, what is that? How is that relevant? He was on prescription drugs. So he was fine. Like, wait, what? He thought she'd surely get up, but she just relaxed there. The spookiest kind of drugs. He was not mentally stable. Is that? I think they could have phrased that a little bit better. It's just not that clear. Oh no, prescription drugs, so scary. It was to distinguish them from street drugs. Anyway, I won't get into why it's kind of weird to say it like that. I think their point was, oh, he's mentally ill. But they should have just said that. Because the way they said it made it sound like he was under the influence of something. Under the influence of prescription drugs. What a druggie. You know what I mean? Like, the way they phrased it is kind of weird. Yeah, it was antibiotics, for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's Bear Valley, maybe. Maybe that's what they meant. Oh, you think he was abusing them? Oh, yeah, that would make sense, yeah. That would make sense. Anyway. Okay, one more short scary story. The hell? That sounds so creepy and specific for true OnlyFans horror stories. Nah. Hitchhiking, that's creepy as hell. Oh, this sounds good. The snowman. Yeah, let's watch this. Okay, last one and then we'll play Outlast. Go until we have a 7 or higher. We'll watch a lot of these, don't worry.
I was a struggling ghostwriter and I thought I'd break away from the city to spend time at a remote ski.
Sorry, I want to make sure you guys can follow along. The snowman.
I was a struggling ghostwriter and I thought I'd break away from the city to spend time at a remote ski resort would be a good way to clear my head and help me get back on my feet. There weren't any other cabins around, so I was guaranteed a few weeks to reflect and enjoy the isolation. At least that was the case until the final week of my stay, which made this Christmas
Hi,
truly
Space Hamster,
unforgettable.
how you doing? Hello.
It first started at
Super
night when I
sus.
suddenly woke up.
So you're just alone in the middle of the woods? I'll pass on that.
Initially, I didn't know if it was from something I heard or from a bad dream. But either way, I felt compelled to look out the window. Which is when I noticed the snowman in the distance.
Okay, that's actually pretty damn creepy.
Back when I was a kid, I would have been
Yep.
delighted at the mere sight of a snowman.
Yep.
But that sense of childhood nostalgia was soon silenced by the realization that I wasn't alone out there in the woods. The cabin where I was staying was the only one this side of the valley, so it seemed like a really long way to walk just to build a snowman.
Yeah.
Despite the uncanny feeling, I was still far too tired to give it too much thought and managed to sleep through the rest of the night. The following morning, to no surprise, the snowman was still there. I couldn't quite put my finger on it right then, but I got this strange notion that something was different about the snowman.
Looks a little closer to me.
I decided to carry
sentient.
on about my day and didn't think much of it, until later at night, when it happened again. I woke up suddenly for no apparent reason. I don't remember having a bad dream, but I guess it's common not to remember the dreams that we have, even the really bad ones.
You don't like it?
It felt like deja vu, and I found myself once again gazing through the bedroom window. I could still see the snowman, even clearer now. I couldn't quite figure out why, but it gave me this odd sensation. I also started to wonder why the snowman was facing towards the cabin, and why anyone would build a snowman all the way out here. There weren't any other cabins around for miles.
You already
I
said
didn't
this
sleep all
last
that
night.
much after that, so the next morning, I decided to head outside the cabin for a closer look.
Alright.
Spooked.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who did that? Luther. Luther, you win. That was amazing. Oh my god. That scared me so bad. Oh my god, Luther, thank you so much for the 6666. I appreciate it. Oh my god. I don't know why my heart rate monitor isn't on. Hold on, let me, before we continue the story. Oh my god. That got me so good. Thank you, Luther. Let me make sure it is on. It should be this, I think. There we go. Okay, there we go. It's back. Here we go. Okay, that was definitely at least a 110 for sure. Oh my god. Ah, Luther, thank you very much. I hope you're happy. That was so scary. Oh my god. Okay, alright, we can continue the story.
I looked
That
around, but just
terrified
as
me.
I
Thank you
expected,
so
there
much,
was no
Luther.
trace of anyone,
Thank you.
although it was hard to be sure, considering how poor the visibility was due to the weather. I chose to knock the snowman down just for good measure, since it was already beginning to
Whoa.
feel like some kind of bad omen.
Abusing the
Maybe I was
snowman, dude?
overreacting
That's a
and was just
bad
some
idea.
kids fooling around, but at least I
Ooh.
wouldn't have to think about it anymore. Or so I thought.
Oh man.
The following night, things got even worse. I woke up again, but now I knew for sure it wasn't from a dream, but a loud thud,
I don't like
like
that.
the sound of something hitting the window.
Oh god. Something hit the window?
I glanced through the window
was
and was
a bird?
shocked to see the same snowman, identical from the day before. I remember turning in quite late that night,
Okay.
and there was no sign of a snowman when
I
I
would
turned out
leave.
the lights.
I would 100% leave.
So I was pretty sure that it wasn't a
Oh
kid's
my
prank.
god, that would be so
I
scary.
mean, who would let their kids out this late to build a
No.
snowman?
Yeah, I would go
And what
home.
was that noise on the window? The last thing I wanted to do is go outside in the blistering cold.
You're
But I
scared.
knew that if I waited until the morning, any footprints would most likely be covered by another thick layer of snow. I reluctantly got dressed, stepped outside,
You
and
went
walked up to the snowman.
outside? It's gonna kill you. It's a person in there.
which is when I discovered a single set of very large footprints leading from and to the forest.
Okay. Follow them like a dummy? Follow the murderer?
I couldn't shake this feeling of being watched, and that somehow I had made things worse by destroying the last snowman.
I think probably you did.
So I decided to leave it alone and quickly headed back to the cabin.
Ew, I don't like it. Ah, there's somebody. Oh, you guys can't see. Sorry, I'm in the way. Hold on. Oh my god. Rick. Oh man,
Ah,
Diddy.
Got you.
Diddy, thank you for the 20. Oh my god. Thank you, Diddy. Oh my god. You guys are ready to torture me today. Hey.
And that somehow I had
Hey,
made
hold on, look
things
right
worse
here.
by destroying
Look
the
right
last
here.
snowman.
Thank you so much, Diddy.
So I decided to leave it alone and quickly headed back to the cabin.
Somewhere here, I think. Oh, right there. Oh, so creepy.
The bitter cold stayed with me that night as I curled up in
Look at
bed
his
and tried my
face.
best to get warm. But the prospect of getting any sleep that night soon came to an abrupt end.
That was good, Diddy.
The noise on the glass. I recognized it instantly.
Oh my god.
The sound of a snowball
This guy
hitting
needs
the
to
window.
go.
I knew deep down that it could only mean one thing.
Oh my god. Ah! Ah! This is so dumb.
Needless to say, I didn't sleep a wink that night,
No man.
and I left the cabin the very next day. I never knew his name, or ever saw his face, but I came to know him as the Snowman.
The snowman. Ty, did you get jump scared? Oh man. Well, there we go. There we go. Oh, wait, there's something else? And for an amazing year. Oh. Oh no. Oh no! Who's gonna tell him? Why is it so funny to see things from 2019? Like, can't wait for 2020. It's gonna be the best year. Got him. Oh man, that's so funny. Can't wait for 2020. That's so funny. Oh my god. Amazing. Okay guys, it's Outlast time. By the way, Space, so you enjoyed Last of Us? Are you gonna play Last of Us Part 2? Are you going to? Hopefully you enjoy it. Man, okay guys, look, my heart rate is already going just thinking of Outlast. I'm getting scared. Are you guys ready? Should I play some Outlast? Your stream is frozen? What did you miss? Oh, we were just laughing at somebody being excited for 2020. Okay, let's do this. Also, if anybody wants to redeem Ding Dong, I have the kalimba here. Just so you know. Okay. Okay, so yesterday we played Outlast and we got, I'd say, a bit more than halfway through it. So hopefully we can finish it today and then move on to something else tomorrow. Oh my gosh! Is somebody at the door? Oh no. Oh no. Hello? I wish I could make it a little creepier. No. It's too pretty. That's kind of creepy. That's kind of creepy. Oh man. I heard somebody tell a story that was actually IRL creepy, and they said that their doorbell rang at like 3 a.m. in the middle of the night. That would be creepy. That would be really creepy. And they went out there and no one was there. That would be creepy. I would not like that. Oh my god. The wind blowing added a bunch to that last story. That's true, hey? Yeah, I accidentally left that video on. True, true, true. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you guys, what would you rate that story? I forgot to ask. 7 out of 10, 4 out of 10. I mean, yeah, the snowman as like a scary thing, it wasn't really. I would give it a 4. I would give that story a 4. If it happened to me, 10 out of 10 fear factor, but as a story, yeah. Okay, is everyone ready? Wait, I have gotten down. Wait, let's see how low I can get my heart rate if I just relax, okay? Let's see how low this resting heart rate can get if I just pet Benji and I just relax. So comfy. So why is it going up? Mind games. Why is it going up? I'm trying to relax. Okay, let me pet Benji. Oh, so comfy, so happy. Just why is it going up to 100? What's wrong with me? Aw, Benji's so sweet and comfy, so soft. There. Shh. 79? I saw it 79. $76. Wow, nice and calm. 72. 69. Let's go. No need to get lower than that. Okay. That's way outlast. Wow. Oh, Outlast sounds so good. Ah! That's just Outlast launching. Wait, I need this. Watch your toes. Watch your toes. Cute. Okay, so sweet. If you're undead, why do you have a heartbeat? And more importantly, why are you so happy and smiling and laughing? Well, look, you just learned to accept your fate. And my heartbeat is actually a fake heart that I implanted into my chest so that people would believe that I'm a real person. Yeah, so I can fool them so then I can murder them and eat them. And I tried to, you know, like, change my undead look to look a bit more like contour and alive so that people think I'm a real person trying to be undead, you know. Okay,